Yo, what's up, boys and girls? Sports Warlocks here, and I'm back at again in the video with something a little bit different. Welcome back to the Combo Kitchen. We've been cooking up some beautiful Synchro Hero combos on the beautiful new, super clean Combo Kitchen playmat. I'm super hyped about this. It was a favorite design of mine. I'm loving it. This is the new home of the Combo Kitchen for now. So if you guys like it, let me know. But anyways, I've been seeing a lot of people do the Nateria Beast Turbo combo with the heroes, someone with the Goblindberg, or even the Carbonella Warrior. And when Solid Man comes out, that's going to be insane. But these synchro combos are a little bit inconsistent, not necessarily because you can get them pretty often, but I wanted to explore some other options you can have with synchro heroes and some other plays you can go into it. So without further ado, we're going to get into some combos. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave it a like, and if you guys want to see more combos like this, please subscribe. But let's go ahead and hop right into those combos right now. So the first combo that you guys need to know is the Nateria Beast combo. This thing is pretty self-explanatory and pretty easy. You can get it actually quite a bit if you have stuff like Goblindberg or even having something like Instant Fusion for your Carbonella Warrior. But this combo is most easily performed with these three cards. You have Goblindberg, Vision Hero Vion, and Mass Change or access to Mass Change with something like Hero Lives or Shadow Mist, yada yada. So let's go ahead and get into the combo. First things first, you're going to normal summon out Goblindberg. Goblindberg's effect going to activate, allowing you to special summon out Vision Hero Vion from your hand. Then what you're going to do is you're going to activate Vision Hero Vion's effect to send your boy Destiny Hero Malicious to the graveyard. So Mali's effect is that when it's in the graveyard, you can banish it and summon out another copy of Destiny Hero Malicious from your deck. So you may not be able to see this super well, but this is definitely Vion. Sorry about the harsh light. Anyways, so from there, you're going to go ahead and get rid of Vion and Malicious, send them to the graveyard to special summon out your Azel's to Wizzle, two Tails of the Noble Knights. Noble Knights effect activate will search. I like to personally search Bubble Man to my hand every time, but you know, you can do something different if you'd like. But it's just the most convenient for me. Anyway, so now you can kind of see the basis of what we've got going on here. Some stuff's going to be happening. But with that, let's go ahead and get Mali out onto the field by banishing the last copy of Mali from our graveyard and special summoning out the next Mali from our deck. So from here, you're going to activate Azel's effect to send one equipped card. We're going to go ahead and send our Axe of Fools to the graveyard and special summon out your attack gainer. This card's actually super nice. I like it a lot just because it kind of looks like a hero, but in addition, that has a nice synchro effect if you do happen to get it off the field on your second turn. So right now, we're gonna have to go into our Nateria Beast. You're gonna use attack gainer and Goblindberg. It's an Earth level 1 tuner and an Earth level 4 monster for your Nateria Beast. This card's insane. It negates spell cards. You can mill 2 cards from your deck. Not a once per turn effect. That card's pretty nuts and pretty crazy. And obviously from here, if you want to wrap it up, you just activate Mass Change on Mali, send it to the grave for the Long Arm of the Dark Law. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole entire combo. You may have seen this just a few times. Pretty bread and butter for this deck. And you can get it relatively consistently, but the issue I have with this is that there are not a lot of times where you're going to have Goblindberg in your hand. You're not going to have your Instant Fusion in your hand, going to Carbonella Warrior to get Nateria Beast. And especially because Solid Man isn't out and that Goblindberg is only searchable with Rhoda, which is a one-of, you can't necessarily get this combo every single time. But there is a few other combos that you can get pretty consistently and other synchro plays you can get. But while this combo is super powerful because you have the Banish with Darklaw, you got the negation with Nateria Beast, and kind of an overall presence, there is a few more you can do. So let's go ahead and get into that. So for the next combo, I like to have a Vision Hero Vion and a Hero Lives in hand. You can do it with a few other variations, having a Warrior on the field, Mass Change access. There are certain other things you can do, but this is the nicest and the cleanest way you can do it. First things first, you're going to activate Hero Lives, and that's going to special summon out a Shadow Mist from your deck. That's going to be pretty nice. Shadow Mist effect's going to activate, getting you a Mass Change to your hand. Also super important, especially when you go in the Darklaw. Then you're going to summon Vision Hero Vion. Activate Vision Hero. I'm going to summon him over here. Activate Vision Hero Vion's effect to send Malicious to the graveyard. Malicious effect is going to activate again. This card's super good. Send it to the graveyard. Special summon out another Malicious. So from here, you're going to go into your Azel's to Two Tails of the Noble Knights. Noble Knights will activate. I like to get in this situation a Bubble Man and add it to my hand. Bubble Man's a nice option here just because you can go into plays with Absolute Zero and also with Acid a little bit later, but we'll get into that in just 1 second. And from here, what you can do is you can banish your Malicious from your grave to special summon out another Malicious onto the field. From here, you activate Two Tails of the Noble Knights effect to send your equip card, in this case Axe of Fools, to the graveyard, and then get out your attack gainer from your deck. Pretty simple so far, pretty good. And now you can see we have a few plays we have available to us. Most notably, if you want to go into our Synchro play, you can send Malicious and Attack Gainer to the graveyard to special summon out your F.A. Dawn Dragster. Now, I like to summon out F.A. Dawn Dragster in defense position. You can do attack position because it does do piercing damage, but what I find is that when you use that negation effect, it goes from 2100 to 1500, and it kind of loses those valuable attack points. So 2000 is just a nice, safe bet. It stays where it's at. So you can still use the negation, still have a pretty high, big defensive body on the field. Sure, a lot of things can get over it, but if you're playing it smart, not a lot of things should be able to get past the negation and a few other things you have set on the field. So, and from right here, you can wrap it up. So you can wrap it up with a Mass Change to go into Vion, goes into Darklaw, and right here is your essentially your other board that's the exact same as Naturia Beast. You have your F.A. Dawn Dragster, your Synchro Monster, Darklaw, and your Isolde. Only addition is you have Bubble Man in hand. But what I like to do here is something a little bit different. So if you're going first, this is a really great board. This is a really good turn, especially because you have a negation on the board. Darklaw to turn from draw and has the banish effect. Again, insane card. But if you're going second, you could do a little something like this. You could activate, oh, it was here, whatever. You could activate Vision Hero Vion's effect to send your third Mali and banish that to get your Polymerization and add it to your hand. From here, you can polymerize Vision Hero Vion and Bubble Man and summon out your Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero is absolutely insane because what you're allowed to do is Mass Change Absolute Zero, go into Mass Hero Acid, and then clear the entire board, Chainlink 2, Chainlink 1, clear their spells, clear their monsters, and go in for attack. And that's more of a second turn thing just because you have your established board, and you have your negation just in case any effects try to pop up with that. And this is, again, play around with it, see what works best for you. Personally, if you're going first, always go into Darklaw. It's always a safe bet. Darklaw is, there's never a reason not to go into Darklaw, TBH, but go in Vision Hero Vion, Polymerization into Absolute Zero, and Acid is also a really strong play going second. Get some extra attack damage out. It's really nice. Now, there is one more combo I want to show you guys. It's something that doesn't come up too often, but is one that is more of a niche play that just gets you some advantage and also kind of gets a big body on the board. So we're going to go into that now. And so for the last combo today, we're going to go into, we have Vision Hero Vion and a Sky Striker Mecha Hornet Drones. Now, essentially, Hornet Drones is just another way to get a warrior out on the field. For example, if you're not able to go into either Naturia combo or the F.A. Dawn Dragster with the Darklaw, because you're always able to go into F.A. Dawn Dragster, essentially, but if you want a little bit more of a board clear play and you didn't necessarily need that negation, there's something that you can do with this. So, for example, let's just say we activate the Hornet Drones on the field. Let's just go ahead and use this green card as our token, just let's say. Then you're going to normal summon your Vision Hero Vion. Vision Hero Vion's effect is going to activate, allowing you to send your Destiny Hero Malicious to the graveyard. Malicious will banish itself, summoning out your other Malicious from your deck. From here, you're going to send your token and your Malicious, use them as link material for your Isolde's Back to Wizzle, Two Tails of the Noble Knights. From there, Vision Hero Vion, now you're going to search your Bubble Man and add that to your hand. Vision Hero Vion's effect is now going to activate, getting rid of Malicious from the grave to get a Polymerization from your deck. So it's a little bit of a variation of what we just did, essentially the same play, but now instead of going to just F.A. Dawn Dragster, because we don't have a way to get into Darklaw, we're going to go into something a little bit different. And again, this is more of a second turn play whenever you're interrupting the board, you want to put some damage out. You're going to activate Polymerization and polymerize your Bubble Man and your Vion for your Absolute Zero. And Absolute Zero is absolutely insane. Again, this card is super great, But from here, what you're going to do is you're going to activate the 2 tails of the Noble Knights and send your Axe of Fools to the graveyard, allowing you to special summon out your Attack Gainer. Now, Attack Gainer on the board, clearly you can see what we're going to do. We're going to synchro with Absolute Zero and with Attack Gainer. So get those 2 off for your Vermilion Dragon Mech. This card's super sick. The card art's super nuts. Plus, I love it. The design is kind of crazy, but it's super fun. So, what you just did there was you board cleared with Absolute Zero, summoned out a 2700 body. This dude is pretty great. And in addition to that, Vermilion has a nice effect where you can banish a tuner monster from your graveyard, being an Attack Gainer, and pop a card on their side of the field. That's super good. And then this is kind of just a last case scenario, something that you don't necessarily go into too often. And in worst cases, you just have your Izzet on the field, and you have your Absolute Zero on the field going first. If you wanted to, you could also do this going first, but I feel like it's a better play going second, just because you can clear your opponent's board and pop a card on their side of the field. It's crazy the amount of utility that this deck can run. That's going to be for the combos, guys. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments down below. Do you guys like the combos? Do you like heroes? Do you like synchros? Let me know your opinions on this, or if there's any other plays that you can go into, or any other things you would suggest. I personally like these plays quite a bit. That's super fun, but I know there's more you could probably do with this. I'm just not yet done experimenting, so to speak. But that's all I got to say. If you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Got a lot more videos coming in the pipeline, so stay tuned for that if you want to. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Peace out.